What is going on? I am Anon Moose, better known as ZMOT in all Supercell games. That is code ZMOT in that creator boost in all Supercell games. Please make sure you throw someone's name in there. Even if you don't throw mine in, it is greatly appreciated. Now we are going to start this video out with a little bit of a chitter chatter, then we'll get into some gameplay. Stick around or just use the chapters and jump past it. Speaking of things that are not great, there have been a bunch of people using exploits to gain victory point. The leaderboard yesterday was around 2,300 victory points. In 24 hours, players have gained almost 2,000 victory points. It is insane. So, and this exploit is, by the way, first we're going to start out with a little bit of exploit. A sequence of commands that takes advantage of a bug to cause unintended behavior. Doesn't mean you have to have software installed, doesn't mean you have to, it just means you're knowingly being a cheater. So, getting that out of the way, the number one player is the best cheater of the bunch. They were gaining in the neighborhood of 200 victory points an hour. And number two was just not good at cheating. That simple. It was hilarious to watch. I think number two stayed up for 24 hours straight, full boosted for 24 hours straight, was begging people to not attack him. And number one just out cheated them. So I got a lot of, I actually got quite a bit of enjoyment out of watching number one block number two. Now, listening to D-Man, who is not a cheater, who is down, where are you at, D-Man? D-Man was at number 17 yesterday, has fallen to number 41, a legitimate leaderboard player who has been affected by this. I said that 3 of the top 25 are not cheaters. I don't know which ones they are, doesn't matter. Bottom line, it has been fixed. Supercell is likely to ban all of these players. Not sure if that means permanent ban or temporary ban. And they're also going to reset their victory points and remove those badges. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. They've never done anything like that before. It's going to be super interesting to see how that plays out. But we will leave that there. Now we're going to jump into Warships. This is my Friday video, so we are going to jump around, do all of the things. This is my third account in Warships. This is the most fun account. This is where we're going to start. So if you are thinking about going bombardiers and you're dreading the idea of slow, boring bombardiers, and you're dreading the idea of fizzling all the time with seekers and you're not sure what to do and you don't want to use stupid, boring tanks, do go Laser Rangers. Now, I suck at Laser Rangers. I've only done like 10 attacks with them. As you can see, I've made some silly mistakes. Shout out to Evil Beaver, a great player, Boom Beach enthusiast, long time subscriber. I think he subscribes. He comments a lot anyways. So before that, I think I had won 9 in a row, so Evil Beaver broke me a little bit. This base, by the way, don't copy this base. This is my 3 engine room base, and then I just plopped things down, so ignore the base. Don't need rifles. Rifles will make this slightly better. Will make Kavan bring back slightly stronger troops, but we're just going to use warriors all day, every day, and you should be able to get up into rank 19 just by using Laser Rangers. I don't have instant training on this account, so we will be going a little bit wonky. Now, where do we want our troops to go? We're going to send some along that. We're going to send them all to the right. There's too many mines to do a split. I'm not going to waste our GBE. We are just going to send you there and you over there, and then all of this stuff over in here, dropping some critters to make sure that we don't utterly and completely screw this up. Also some more critters over there. I would love to have shock bombs. I would kill for shock bombs at the second. My other account that I'm going to be showing you later on does in fact almost have shock bombs. We are going to send all of our stuff over into here. Kevy Kavan dropping all of the good things, and now just a med kit as our warriors run out front. Should be faster than this, but like I said, I am still figuring out all of the things, and look how fast all of these things are melting. Those warriors doing great things, laser rangers doing great things. This person, I don't even know if they had building damage, doesn't matter, but if you've been seeing those like terrible clump bases in the bottom right hand corner, they are going to be a thing of the past very, very, very soon. And the great thing about laser rangers being a meta, ooh, that hurt a little bit. So players with Seekers have been running into bases that they can't finish sometimes, or have to take a lot of skill to finish. Laser Rangers eat those kind of bases for breakfast. So this is actually a great, great thing for the game, in my opinion anyways. Seekers were running rampant, then people built bases to stop Seekers, and then Laser Rangers came in and they're running rampant, and meanwhile people are using heavy choppas and bombardiers. Very, very interesting season. Really, really looking forward to how it rolls out, and in the process, you know what, we'll do one more. So that is just dropping troops. Yes, you can definitely get faster by learning specific bases. This base was designed specifically to stop Seekers. That is what it's for. Many, many, many Seeker players are fizzling against it, and we are going to go something like this. This is going to be absolutely beyond bananas. Just hold on here. As we throw a med kit on those guys, we keep chucking out all of the critters, and as long as we can keep a bunch of our laser rangers alive, we are going to have great, great, great fun against this base. Kavan kind of starts to fall behind a little bit, as Kavan tends to do, but med kits also doing great, great things to keep our troops alive, and we're just going to burn through all of this stuff as our laser rangers are definitely dying. This is not a great example of how to use them, but it is a great example of just how ridiculously fast our troops are clearing through all of this stuff. Laser Rangers, please do go give them a try. They are a lot of fun. I should have been somewhere around 3 minutes 17. I totally and utterly screwed the pooch on that attack. That was terrible. All things in a straight line means you should pick up the win, but the bottom line, we are going to be faster than bombardiers and way, way, way less boring than bombardiers. So we are going to leave that account right about there. Do I have a chest to claim? We're going to get back into 18. Huzzah! We're going to pick up that chest, and because this account is engine room locked, I have to either go in and get that Admiral's Key for $4, not a great deal in my opinion, or go get that Boom Pass. And the Boom Pass is a far, far better deal, but it's still not all that. So this account is just going to hang out down here, stuck at 4 engine rooms. We are going to get that shock mine upgraded, and now, I suppose, because we are engine room locked, we can either get a couple extra machine guns, but riflemen are going to be far, far more advantageous for us, because on the event that we do bring back, you know what, let's just try it with riflemen instead. Riflemen, not full max level, but the great thing about warriors is you never run out of them. You'll never run out of riflemen, and laser rangers, you saw how terrible that attack was. We've still got a bunch more of them. So with Seekers, we'd be out of troops by now, but laser rangers making it, oops, shoot, also, one thing I always forget to do, of course, is anytime you do an upgrade, go drop more stuff. So we're going to put a shock mines already there. Let's put a shock mine about, I don't know, where can we hide one? Right about there? Sure. And then we'll put one more somewhere over. Do I already have one hidden there? Yes, looks like I do. I don't know. Let's put one about there. Sure. Trying to slow people down, and then we'll do one more hit on this account, then we'll keep moving forwards. Do let me know. Oh, see, this is the base. This is the base that everyone was using, and it was making Seeker players go slow, and it was not ideal, but now, this is just beyond ridiculous. We're going to show you here in a second here. We're going to drop some rifles there. We're going to drop some Kavan there. Just trying to keep that shock launcher and to keep the mines clear, and then we're just gonna drop all of this stuff and try to clear all of it. Eventually, some of our, whatever the heck those are called, laser rangers turned left, which isn't perfect. And like I said, these attacks are not good. This is like 1% of the availability, 1% of the power of laser rangers. So do go get them, do unlock them. You will have a lot of fun. And yeah, I just can't say enough about go get these things. Something exciting is happening upstairs at my house. Our opponent is probably using Seekers. We are going to get a time of about 3 minutes, 5 seconds. You should be getting closer to 3:17, but like I said, not doing all of the best things. And our opponent is going to come in with tanks. They're probably a Seeker player, is my guess. Actually, no, you know what? They're not. That's just baloney. They don't have any shock mines. So, as far as the negative nodes, I went for the negative gunboat energy. You probably want to do negative building damage potentially because you don't care because you're rushing through things. But GBE seemed like the easiest thing for me. And then giving up 2 boom cannons seemed like a better deal than giving up 5 machine guns or 5 flamethrowers. Really like those negative nodes this season. Doing great things. Only thing is I wish that shock mine was not up there by Seekers because only players who are going up are going to get shock mines. So if you're down here, you're going to get wrecked by Seekers. Now, staying on the topic of laser rangers, wanted to show you some awesome stuff with laser rangers on operation attacks. This was brought to me by Mackett. His leaderboard team just hit #1 on the task force leaderboard for 10-member task forces. This is not what I was trying to show you. I'll show you in a second just how utterly and completely ridiculous this is. So you've probably seen flash kills with Zukas where you destroy a building when you have the delay, yada yada. Watch this. This is my attack. This is the first time I've been trying this attack. Watch all of the things around here. Smoke, out go the troops, getting a shot out, and it is absolutely insane. This is happening on operation attacks with rocket launchers in range, with shock launchers in range, with shock blasters in range. Just, they shoot so gosh darn fast, and smoke is so gosh darn cheap right now that clearing all of the buildings nearby without losing any troops in the process. Just have to time that smoke absolutely perfectly, and nothing fires. It is beyond overpowered, beyond strong, super fun, but your timing has to be absolutely impeccable. And if you throw it a little bit too early, because of those smoke time, or those smoke costs down in here, which I didn't even boost for that attack because I'm a complete and utter dummy, you're gonna have a lot of great success. Seems like the word of the day on the channel today is great. This task force has a spot for you. This is Delta 9. Do come join many great players, including me. We could use some fresh blood. We're going to use some diamonds to get that going. We got a couple powder. We'll boost up a little bit. I am going to do a live laser ranger ridiculous attack, and hopefully it goes well. We're going to do it against High Five because this is a great base to try things on. No shock launchers up here makes this a little bit better. That is typically a rocket launcher, which means nothing is covering shore. And then I'm going to put my laser rangers back in there, like below that boom cannon. And we're just going to see how this goes. It could go very badly, but that's kind of half the fun as well. Hoping to get all of this stuff down and hoping to crush this. Let's just double check our tribes first so we don't make the same mistake thrice. Scrolling out, definitely want to boost that tribe. Spending all of our resources to boost that, except for our gold because laser rangers are gosh darned expensivo. Getting some gold there. Don't have a bunker on this account, I don't think, which helps us get a little bit extra gold. Probably, oh, look at that. We haven't collected diamonds over here in a minute or two. So now that we're there, let's get in. We will give High Five a go. Almost, kind of, sort of want to take a little bit of damage on those laser rangers at shore to get Kavan to follow, but we are not going to do that. We are just going to do it live, and I'm going to send Kavan first because I'm not super confident he'd be able to get over into position without somehow finding a way to die, and now we're just going to flare back there, and knowing full well that Kavan is probably not going to make the walk super duper well because Kavan kind of sucks, and we're going to go 1 and 2, and that last smoke, we've lost the delay there and shouldn't be important. But Kavan should get close enough, and now I'm going to throw a barrage over here, and we are going to throw a smoke at the exact right moment. Did not get hit by many things. Definitely took a little bit of damage there, but so far so good. Not doing badly. Just need to tidy that timer up a little bit. And the good thing about that is once you see it once, ooh, Kavan coming in hot and heavy. Once you see it once, you can figure out that smoke timer. I like to just hover just above and then throw it when you're ready. And I'm a little bit late yet again. Kavan cleaning things up for us, though. Let's get rid of that. And some of you might be saying this is ridiculous, but I'm okay with that. Need to do ridiculous things once in a while. See that? One shot from the rocket launcher. We are clearing all of these buildings. I don't know if we're going to have enough damage is part of the problem. And I know, yes, of course, we could throw a shock, but what's the fun in that? Getting all of this stuff down. Our dudes, our ladies have not moved, which is a bit surprising, a little bit strange. Now that we've done a decent job of clearing, let's throw a couple shocks out there. And now clearing many, many, many more things, and not bad, not half bad at all. Let's move up into here, getting back underneath the smoke, hopefully needing Kavan to get underneath there, and now we can do this one more time because, you know what? We don't need to do that. We're going to throw a shock there and a shock there. The demonstration is over. We have moved into position, and now we should be able to get all of our laser rangers to clear all of the things. Need to move slightly further up there. Throw one more shock. Rocket launcher not doing a heck of a lot. And did decently to get most of the things down. Probably want to throw some critters over there so that they clear some of those mines in case we can't burn this in time. And obviously, doing it in this manner does waste a bunch of time. Every smoke that you're throwing is wasting a little bit of time. This is not the best example of a base to do it on. I've seen the open on Redline, I've seen it on Torrent, I've seen it on Green Court. There are lots and lots of bases that this will work on, that you'll have great success on. A base like this where you're just trying to burn the shield, not the best option. Thankfully, this has slightly fewer shield gens than normal, I do believe, and we should, in theory, be able to burn it, I think. Would like to have a few more second wins to get a better chance of getting it down. Haven't been watching that timer versus that shield. The shield not moving a heck of a lot, but I think it's moving just enough, and we're just going to keep pounding on that second wind button, getting out those extra troops, throwing some critters on top as well, hoping that we can get this down in the next 13, 12, 11. This is going to be tight, tight, tight. Might give out a free BJ to one of the members of the task force. BJ standing for Bart Job. No free BJs today. 4 seconds remaining. I'll take it. It was not pretty, but it was something new and somewhat exciting, and that's worth something in itself, as long as it's not on the leaderboard. What do the people have to say? Ruben Kincaid starting the operation. Thank you, Ruben. Now into my other account. This is one of the mains that I've been doing. Could not crack 19 yesterday. I'm just not good enough with Seekers. Just fizzling more than I should have. Went into 5 engine rooms, got the cannons, got the mortars. We now have Cryoneers, and look what is on deck, my friends. Barrage. So I'm not going to subject you to my terrible Seeker attacks. Okay, we went 1 and 1 back in 18, not too shabby, and the person we beat, look at that, that's just a terrible lab, terrible log, I should say, not a lab. Our opponent went the other route. They went and got Bullet, and Bullet is going to be great against bases that are like dirty and longer term probably going to be the answer, but I don't have flares, which made that decision very easy for me. So I'm going to skip bullet. We're going to get into barrage, and I am going to get this up so that we have at least 10,000 damage per barrage. At the same time, we should probably go back here and get some GBE, if not all of the GBE, because we're gonna need it to throw some barrages. Now, if we have a look at the engine rooms, they have 40,000 health, which means 4 barrages, so I'm not entirely sure that we'll be able to BART out an engine room, but on the plus side, if we have a look at shock launchers, they have about 13,000 health. So that is going to be likely our better answer. Barrage out some shock launchers, send our critters on their way, and not get shock locked. Is this the right call? I don't know, but this season just feels like there are lots and lots of right answers and a couple wrong answers, and I've been in the wrong answer camp for a little bit with my other account that I won't even show you. It's tanks, and it's terrible. Okay, shock mine hidden in the most obvious of spots. Not a giant concern there. Just need to figure out where we're going to throw our critters to get through all of this, how we're going to use our GBE. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to just BART out both shock launchers. What'll that cost? That'll cost maybe a little bit too much. I don't want to do the math right now. We're just going to drop you, and then you over here. 1, 2 there, some critters there, some seekers back there, some critters over there. Kavan actually was dropped. I can't remember the last time I actually dropped Kavan. And then we'll go something like this and some critters on that engine room right there and some critters over there, just trying to get all of our troops going. Those left-hand side seekers not doing great things. Did not get any value from most of my critters, but thankfully we should be able to just get onto that final engine room, something like that. Should I have BARTed out the engine room? Maybe. Probably should have BARTed out that back one. Learning process, 314's not going to be fast enough because I don't have boom cannons or green mines or half of the other things, so my seeker hits definitely need to get better. I think I'm... Oh, we actually won. Okay, a little bit of luck there. Definitely getting lucky picking up that win. I don't think we should have gotten it, but I'll leave you there. Bombardiers, I always, just out of sheer emotional... I just can't do Bombardiers, so you won't be seeing Bombardiers from me this season. I've got one account, as you saw, going for Laser Rangers. Those are a lot of fun. If you're unsure, I would recommend that one. Seekers are another option, but you're probably too late for Seekers at this point if you haven't gone there already. Plus, Seekers definitely need instant training. And then the other account, my main account that I'm playing a little bit less at the second, only has tanks, and it is beyond boring. But eventually, I'm going to get to those rocket choppas at some point. My main focus today, now that I have Barrage, will be figuring out how to use it, pushing into 19, and then hopefully being able to pick up shocks, because having shocks, I should be able to absolutely crush some bases once we got shocks. So to summarize the end of the video, leaderboard screwed up. Oh, leaderboard, it's back, just like that. Amazing. I'm super duper impressed. I told you D-Man was number 17. Supercell, you guys did well. I am very, very, very impressed. Kudos to you guys. That is fantastic. They have done great things. I don't know if they screwed things up in the process or if things got worse or bad or something, but it's done. Supercell has brought the leaderboard back. Now, here's the issue. Did some of these players pick up the free badge in the process? I don't know. I know they fixed the victory points. Don't know if they fixed the badges or not. Hopefully those players that got the badge in a cheaty sort of way get it removed. And also some of those players may have been banned. I don't know the answer to that. But anyways, do consider throwing code ZMOT in your shop. Do consider subscribing, because I will keep you up to date with all of the bugs and problems and fixes and bans and metas and all of the rest of the things. I am ZMOT. Have a fantastic weekend. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.